these enemies. Don't really have to worry about them. We do need to get up a little higher though, so let's go ahead and get through here. Oh, wait. Definitely just heard a monster. No idea where he is though, so we're gonna keep going. Not worried about that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, now if you look here, you can go ahead and break this area. Jump down here. And now there is some pretty good loot to grab. We've got some more experience, cold blood dew. If you go over here, you can actually cut these down and they will fall. One of them, I believe, is a bloodstone, which you can use to upgrade your weapons. And then one of them is the saw spear, which is basically just a spear variant of the saw cleaver that you could have started the game with. Either way, both of them are pretty nice to have, so we're going to go ahead and grab both of them. Fall down here, make sure that you heal up if you got injured. Fall damage is just annoying, but it is there, so deal with it, I guess. Take out the rats. At this point, they shouldn't really be a problem for you. And there's the saw spear. Again, saw spear's not so bad. I'll go ahead and show you guys that real quick. It is basically the skill version of the saw cleaver. You've got your normal sweeping wide attacks in extended form, as well as a spear poke attack, which is pretty nice there. And of course, in its smaller form, it's almost exactly like the cleaver. So we are going to stick with the axe for now, though, and just keep going. So let's see here. If we go down here, there's going to be some rats and such to kill. Might as well take them out now. Again, experience is never a bad thing in this game as long as you don't lose it. And Madman's Knowledge, which does give you insight as well. You get one insight for each of those, and then later on you can find a different version of the Madman's Insight, which gives you 2 insight each time you use it. But regardless, always nice to have insight. You can use to buy things later on, as well as using it for multiplayer co-op and such. So it's definitely important to get that. The more insight you have, though, weird things might start happening in your game. Enemies will use different moves than they did before, things like that. So do keep that in mind if you do stockpile this stuff. Oh, and he is hitting pretty hard. Alright, there we go. Take him out as quickly as possible. These pole guys, I'm telling you, they have such reach, it's just ridiculous. Alright, but we did go ahead and pick up one of the pieces. Now we're going to go down this side here and pick up the other one now. And again, there will be rats here as well. Take them out as quickly as you can, just like any enemy. Shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, especially if they fall off like that. That's fine, I'll just deal with you later. And yep, we got some more bloodstones. Alright, nothing else there. Let's go ahead and kill this last rat. Alright. Now if we run back here, there are enemies up at the top. I'm sure you noticed them shooting at me earlier. As long as you don't get shot by them, they're not too big of a challenge. But if you get shot more than a couple times, it will kill you outright. So do be careful. Yeah, only 2 hits to kill, so they're not that difficult. Just don't let them shoot you. That's all I can say. Get the cold blood dew there. If you run over here, there are some more birds, giant crows to kill. Besides experience, I'm pretty sure there's an item over here too. Yep, right there, you can see it. Yep, so you need to drop down onto the wood just like we did earlier. And there's another bloodstone shard. So now we've pretty much cleared this area. Nothing really left here as far as that goes. So now we're going to make our way towards the giant boar. Now killing the giant boar does also give you the badge, the Saw Hunter's badge, which will allow you to buy a few other weapons like the Kirk Hammer and things like that. So we are going to go do that now so that we can purchase the Kirk Hammer as soon as we possibly can. Alright, nothing's down there. Take out the crows. Again, we're just going to keep following this whole area here. Not very difficult to get through. Honestly, the only enemy that's any kind of challenge would be the boar. And they aren't exactly that difficult as long as you stay away from their charging attacks. Take out these zombie ghoul type guys here. And they're all done. Now yes, as I said, there are going to be birds here actually that fall, so take them out. Now you can take that ladder up there, or what I'm going to do is just run straight at the giant pig. He won't charge right away. He will do his little scream thing. And then just make sure he doesn't hit you and you'll be fine. Now he will spit out that poison, so be careful about that. Don't let him step on you there, and he is down. Heal up if you need to, grab some blood vials off him. And there's the Saw Hunter badge, as well as over here he drops the cold blood dew. Now if you keep walking backwards there, towards the end, there is a drop off. It will kill you, there's nothing back there, do not go back there. What we can do though is take this ladder up. Long ladder up. Alright, take this ladder here, and that actually puts you behind these guys that you would have crawled in front of otherwise. And he is dead. Get the blood vials from the giant there. There would have been a bunch of enemies over here, but because we came up on this side and he pushed down the flaming boulder, it killed all of them for us. Now, what's important to know is the second boss, which is Father Gascoigne, is actually right there in that area, but we're not going there yet, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to lure one of these guys over here with a pebble, though, to make it a lot easier to kill him. Again, one-on-one is always more favorable than two-on-one. And he is down. Drop some more blood vials. Can never have too much health, especially since we're probably going to die a lot against certain bosses. So that's fine to get as much health as you can. Whatever you can't carry automatically goes back to a treasure chest in the hub and refills whenever you go back to the old hunter dream, so no problem there. Get the blood vials from him and the bold hunter marks there. Let's see here, how are we doing on time? Alright, we've got 3 minutes left, so we can definitely keep going. Gonna run down here, and there is actually a shortcut to the beginning of the area. That first, where you see the two giants walking around. And this actually unlocks this elevator, so we can take it anytime now to get back here for access to the second boss. As I said, these two giants over here, that is what you're going to be seeing right there. Not a challenge as long as you take them out quickly. And they're down. Now if we go up through here, there's actually a whole section with dogs over that way that we're going to hit next. But first, we are going to go ahead and open this door that we couldn't open to the house before, because it only opens from this side. So there you go there. And we are back at the lantern. So everything loops back around there. And let's go level up our character now. Alright, and as you can see, because we do have the insight, the doll is awake.
Hello, good honorable and evil twin.
So channel blood echoes with her. We want to bring our vitality up to 15 and our endurance up to 15 before we actually fight the boss. That is where I would generally put it.
Farewell, good maid.
Now, because we did pick up some items earlier, like I said, all these cold bloods are actually experience once you use them. So I wouldn't use them outside the hunter's dream, just because if you die again, you do drop them. So they wouldn't do you any help there. But whenever you come back to the hunter's dream, you need some experience. Definitely go ahead and pop them then. Also, it's up to you if you want to sell your items. I generally do not keep the pungent blood. I don't care about that. As well as the, let's see here, the clothes that you started out with. Just because, obviously, you're not going to go back to wearing them anyway, really. So there's no point in keeping them on you. And I am actually going to sell my spear just because I am going to buy the Kirk hammer, which has much better strength scaling. So let's see here. Oh, we can't buy the Kirk hammer until we beat the first cleric boss. That's okay. No problem, really. We are going to beat him in the next video anyways, so that doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead up here and upgrade our saw, though, our axe, since we do have the upgrade materials now. So let's see here, fortify weapon, and we can make it a plus 2x. Now you also can repair your weapons here. If you ever get a message across your screen that says weapon at risk or anything like that, it actually means that your weapon's durability is getting lower. See right there, it says durability 250 and 250 because I repaired it. If you don't repair it regularly, it will do a lot less damage if it does break. So definitely keep up on track on that, though.
Welcome.
And lastly, we're going to upgrade here again since we did sell some stuff. And now we are at 15, 15, and 15. So we are going to go ahead and tackle the Cleric Beast one more time next episode. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. And as always, have a great night.